knew she was cheating before I even opened the door. Not because I saw anything. Not because someone told me. It was the silence. The kind of silence that feels wrong. Like walking into your own apartment and realizing the air doesn't belong to you anymore. Her shoes were by the wall. A second pair of sneakers wasn't. I stood there for a full 10 seconds, keys still in my hand, listening. A quiet laugh came from the bedroom, not hers. A guy's. Low, comfortable, like he'd been there before. My chest didn't explode. I didn't feel rage, just this strange, cold clarity. Like my brain had already accepted something my heart was still catching up to. I walked down the hallway slowly. Each step felt unreal, like I was watching myself in a movie. The bedroom door was slightly open. I pushed it. She froze. He froze. For a second, nobody spoke. She was sitting on the edge of the bed in my t-shirt. He was behind her, shirtless, like the scene had been paused mid-mistake. "Hey," I said quietly. My voice sounded chushy even to me. "So, this is what you've been busy with?" She opened her mouth, but nothing came out. The guy looked at me like he was calculating whether I'd swing or not. I didn't. I just leaned against the doorframe and nodded slowly. "How long?" "Listen, it's not," she started. "How long?" I repeated, still calm. "3 months," she whispered. 3 months, 90 days of kisses goodbye, of "I love you," of late-night messages she said were from her sister, of me thinking she was just stressed from work. I actually laughed, not loud, just one breath of disbelief. "That's impressive," I said. "You must be exhausted. Living 2 lives sounds like a full-time job." "Please don't do this," she said, eyes filling. "I was going to tell you." "When?" I asked. "After the wedding invitations? Or after he moved in?" The guy finally spoke. "Man, I didn't know she was still with you at first." I looked at him. Really looked. Just a normal dude. Nothing special, which somehow made it worse. "You can relax," I told him. "I'm not here to fight you. If she was worth keeping, she wouldn't be here with you right now." That hit her harder than yelling would have. She stood up quickly. It wasn't like that. Things between us were already bad. We were drifting. "We were busy," I corrected softly. "There's a difference." Silence filled the room again, heavy, final. I walked to the closet, grabbed a duffel bag, and started throwing in random clothes. "What are you doing?" she asked, voice shaken. "Making this easier for you," I said. "You don't have to sneak around anymore." "You're just leaving?" she whispered. I zipped the bag and looked at her for a long moment. This girl I'd planned a future with. Trips, a dog, maybe kids. All of it suddenly felt like plans for someone else's life. "Yeah," I said, "because if I stay, I'll start asking questions I don't actually want answers to." Tears rolled down her face now. "I never meant to hurt you." "I know," I replied. "Nobody ever means to. They just do what feels good in the moment and hope the consequences never show up at the door." I picked up my bag and walked past them. At the entrance, I stopped, hand on the handle. "You don't have to hate me," she said quietly behind me. I didn't turn around. "I don't hate you," I said. "That would be easier." And that was the truth. Hate is loud. What I felt was quieter, emptier, like someone had erased the future and left me standing in the present with nothing in it. I opened the door. "Wait," she suddenly called. Her voice cracked. "Was I ever enough for you?" That question almost broke me, because the honest answer was yes. She had been, completely. And maybe that's why this hurt the way it did. I closed my eyes for a second, then said, You were. You just stopped choosing us. I stepped out and shut the door behind me. The hallway felt colder than before. My phone buzzed in my pocket, her name already lighting up the screen. I didn't answer. Outside, the evening air hit my face, sharp and real. Cars passing, people laughing somewhere far away. The world hadn't stopped. Only my version of it had. I stood there for a moment, realizing something strange. I had walked into my apartment expecting to come home. Instead, I walked out of it free. Not happy, not okay, but free. And for the first time that night, I finally breathed.